Right, welcome to the 14th episode of the pod. I'm happy to have my friends Jane and Vin on. So, Giants played their first preseason game against the Vikings, lost 13-10. I don't know if you guys got
Hey,
any
bro.
thoughts, but I mean, if you guys want to share anything, go ahead. I mean,
You
I
want to go first, Shane,
mean,
or should I go first?
you go first. You got it.
Okay. I think there were some bright spots. I really liked the offense. Did really good. Did good. I know we didn't win. That's okay. It's the first game of preseason. We don't gotta win. But the offense was pretty good. That Malachi Fields touchdown, that was cool. That was awesome. Skattebo looked pretty good. I was a little afraid he wouldn't be running like he used to. He looked really good. I like that a lot.
Yeah, no,
Um,
I agree. Yeah,
yeah, like that put a lot of my fears to rest. That was good. What did you think about it?
no, I was gonna say the same thing. Malachi Fields had obviously a great day.
Yep, yep, yep.
Um, he's gonna be a huge target for Jaxson Dart if he like works his way into the lineup.
Mhm.
Um, did not like the hit that he took, but that's obviously not his fault. So, I mean, that's
blame
like the
Tyrone
only
Tracy.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's all
Tyrone
Tracy's
Tracy
fault, man.
slipped. I guess. I mean, I guess if you want to call it a slip,
How
I
do
don't
you
really
slip? We
know.
got we got to change out that turf, bro. We need real glass. We
Yeah,
need full grass
honestly,
in
that
MetLife.
that too. That's
Please, please.
terrible.
Yeah,
So, I mean, outside of that, the starters, which is what matters, they played well.
Yeah.
They had a good day. We scored on what? They had three drives, I think, with the starters. Dart played three drives.
I
I think there was
I
one
think
more.
so.
Yeah, it
Was it
was either
wasn't it?
three or
I think it
four.
was
Oh wait, no,
three.
no, no. You're right. You're right. It was three. Yeah.
Three. It was three or four. It's just a little confusing because I know Dart came out for a little bit, but I think three or four drives. He scored a touchdown on one of the three. I think that's a solid day.
That's
So I was
great. Yeah,
pretty
you
happy
can't
with
ask for
that.
more.
Exactly, yeah. So I was pretty happy with that. Nothing crazy, but yeah, I agree with Vin with everything. So yeah, what about
I
you?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with most of your points, but Vin, I honestly didn't think the offense was like super great today. I mean, it was against a good defense. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
Like Brian Flores is a pretty good defensive coordinator for the Vikings.
I
And
guess like wait. Sorry to interrupt.
no,
You
you're
want
good.
you want to finish? I was gonna say like I think the offense might not have been great, but compared to how the defense played, I am much happier with how the offense played. The defense did not do very good. And I guess that's like we knew the defense was going to be bad for the Giants. Like, yeah,
I,
whatever. It's the
the
same deal
defense
every
is
year.
all right. I mean,
But like the run defense, we got trampled. Like,
yeah.
come on.
Hmm.
That's we know that's our problem, but like still, compared to the defense, the offense had a great day. Defense is like I'm a little worried. I get it's our second string people. It's not
Yeah,
like the starting lineup, but still like that was not a good performance from us, in my opinion. I don't know if that's what the rationale is from you guys, but I was very afraid because like if any of our starters go down, we might be cooked in defense. Like the secondary might just be fried. Like it's bad. But
yeah. No, I mean I don't disagree with you. Like our D tackles, I think we signed DJ Reader. I
yeah,
can't remember the other guy's name that we signed, but they didn't play. So hopefully the D tackle position will be filled once the season starts, and we won't be getting gashed on like 2 to 3 yard runs that are now going for 10 to 12. But I do agree with you to a point where like the run defense was actually abysmal. Uh well, I mean, like I said before, I do hope it gets better with all the starters in. I don't think that this is going to be like the final product that we end up putting on the
oh
field.
no,
Like,
Oh yeah, of course.
obviously, we'll see this week and the week after that, and however this season turns out. But yeah, I'm not a fan of the run defense as of now. So it's a good point.
I definitely agree with that. And I mean, for the offense, I think a good word is like encouraging. Because like
Hmm.
obviously I mentioned like it's not a very easy defense to like go up against, even though it's preseason. Like obviously the highlight of the game was probably Jaxson Dart throwing a touchdown to Malachi Fields.
Hmm.
I mean, he could definitely be a big weapon in this offense, even though he's a taller receiver. But like, it's
Yeah,
definitely encouraging for the most part. And also, Skattebo was mentioned earlier. Like, he looks solid in his return back. I mean, you didn't know if he'd have like all of his explosiveness back. He looked pretty solid to me. I
yeah, no,
mean,
I agree. Yeah, I
and
mean,
he even said he was going to change up his running style too.
hmm
Like he said he wants to start avoiding people more instead of just running them over. Which like maybe that was his whole shtick is running people over. So maybe I don't know if we should be changing that. But if he gets injured less, that's good for us. So
Yeah,
I invite him to go change the like if he wants to start like juking people out more, go for it, man. You do you. You got it.
exactly. I mean, and
Mhm.
you could even see that he wasn't trying to like spear people when he was running the ball, but like you could
Thank
still
God. Oh
see,
my Jesus.
yeah,
Ooh.
I mean, but like you could still see the flashes of like Scat from last year when he was running the ball and the few carries he had. It was really great to see. I really didn't think he was
It
gonna come
was, yeah.
back.
That was great.
Yeah, like I mean, I didn't think he was gonna come back and be as him as he was, if you know what I mean.
Mhm.
But
Especially after the backflip, I got really scared.
yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah, I mean, I also want to bring up the signing of Najee Harris to a 1 year deal. I don't know
Oh
what you guys think
God.
of that.
I think I gave it away right there. I am not very happy with the signing of Najee Harris.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see how. I mean, look, I don't mind it because I have a feeling now we're just going to cut Devin Singletary, and I'd rather have Najee Harris than Devin Singletary. But at the same time, it's like, why? Like, why did we sign him?
We didn't need that at all.
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't think that was that bad though. Like
I
that,
don't. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's
But
that
it's just
bad. I
it's just
just
a waste. I feel like it's a waste of space. We finished fifth in rushing last season.
I
We
mean,
don't need
shockingly,
more rushers. That was with Scat injured. I don't think we need to add Najee Harris.
it's good
Like
depth. Like you can never go wrong with like
we
depth
have good depth.
pieces. I
Scat is good.
understand.
Tracy's good. The only thing that I think Najee might be good for is pass pro, which I think maybe because Tyrone absolutely flubbed that block on the guy and let Dart get destroyed. Maybe
yeah,
that's why they put Najee on the team. But like we had pretty good depth. We had Turbo. Turbo Miller was great. We cut him. Turbo's gone.
yeah.
Which I found that out this morning. I was heartbroken. We got rid of Dante Turbo Miller. What are we doing?
Oh my God, that's a
Oh
deep
my
cut
God.
too.
Yeah, but like he was great. I love Turbo. But yeah, we had Scat, Tyrone Tracy, Singletary, and Turbo. That was a pretty good. That was a great running back core. I like that a lot. I don't
Mhm.
think we really needed to sign Najee, especially if you're asking for a lot of money. I don't know. I don't know what the contract terms are, but
I
if
don't
it's
think it
a lot of
could be a
money,
lot.
Yeah, it's
I,
probably
I
not a
I
lot.
doubt it's a lot of money. But even then, like we should be trying to save money where we can. Why are we blowing a couple million on Najee Harris? I don't like that.
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't think he's going to make a lot anyways. I think it's going to be mostly an incentive-based contract,
That's
depending
fair.
on how much he plays. But there's also the thing of we signed Pat Ricard. Like he's going to be our
Yeah.
lead blocker for
Yeah,
the
that
majority of the
too.
season.
Absolutely.
So I don't unless we want to do like a scat Najee 1-2 punch, I guess. But I don't
Tyrone
know.
Tracy's like more elusive though,
Yeah,
at
exactly. But
least.
that's what I'm saying. So it's like I don't know which route we're gonna go with that. But I mean, I look, I'm not gonna say no. Like before I see him play, I'm not gonna say anything. But if he shows out in preseason, I'm all for it. Like I don't really care
I
that much.
guess if this
I
was like
mean,
5 years ago, I would have been elated. But like this is way too. Najee's like 80 years old now, man. He's an old man with a limp. I don't want him
Yeah.
running on our
he's
backfield.
surprisingly been productive like in the past. And I mean, he's not like that good of a running back anymore, but like I think he could be definitely solid for the team as a depth option, which he's gonna come into camp
Yeah,
as.
yeah.
That's
I
true.
guess I guess you guys are right. Maybe I'm just a hater. I don't know. I don't know. I was very unhappy today when I saw it. I was like, this team makes it really hard to be a fan sometimes. I was like, oh boy. But
Yeah.
I can come around. You can convince me.
I mean, look, I do see both sides to it, but at the end of the day, if he's not good, we just cut him. Like
Yeah,
we still got a
easily.
lot of
Get him out of
preseason
here.
left.
I don't want to see his face in the facility. Get him out.
Get it? I mean, sure. I mean, it's one way to look at it, but if he balls out in preseason, I don't see a problem with keeping him. Like it could only make us better if he's good.
There's
Obviously, if he's
nothing you
bad.
can lose from
Yeah,
this.
exactly. Exactly.
That's a big if.
So, I mean, until he proves me wrong, it's like I'm on board with it until he's like ruining our team.
Which fair enough, fair enough. There's a lot of other things that ruin the team instead of Najee. So you know what? I'll give him some grace.
Deontay Banks. No, I'm kidding. But
We don't say that name in this household. We don't say that name.
I mean,
yeah.
I know we mentioned the defense, like not being able to really stop the run, but like I don't know what you guys thought about like the rest of the defense, maybe like I don't know if you guys saw any like encouraging performances.
I think Newbin did pretty well. Tyler Newbin in
Yeah.
the secondary. I like that a lot. That's pretty good. I
Hmm.
think our safeties, he's our secondary safety, I feel like, right? I think
Yeah,
that was pretty good. Pretty good from Tyler Nubin. I like that a lot. Safety is nice. I'm a little worried about cornerback. Our secondary, the second string cornerbacks didn't do
yeah,
great. Didn't love
right.
that, but it's all right. Like it's workable, and it's not our starters, so I'm not super worried. But I was very impressed with Nubin. That was really surprising to me. I didn't think he had much in him. Even Deontay Banks didn't do great, but I didn't think he played like horrifically. Like that was
Flood
all
was
right.
decent.
Yeah,
Who?
Flood.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah,
So, I mean, I do, Vin, I agree with everything that you said there. I will say also, Colton Hood,
Yeah.
I was kind of expecting a
Oh,
little bit
Hood.
more from
Yeah.
him. I was really expecting a little bit more from him. I mean, I know he was on Jordan Addison most of the first quarter, but after that, I don't really know. Was he on Jawan Jennings? Or did he even play? I don't even know.
He
they might
played.
have taken him
I don't
out.
know.
Did they take him out?
Yeah, I mean, like to my point though, he was on whoever and
Kind of a
he
non-factor.
yeah, he kind of a non-factor. He got beat a few times. I know he had a holding call on the same play as Deontay Banks, and they still got the catch. So, I mean, rookie corners are like they usually tend to struggle a little bit. So
Yeah.
I'm not super worried, but I was kind of expecting a little bit more out of him.
Also, there were a couple penalties that I didn't like either, but those were kind of
Hmm.
BS penalties. I think the what was it? I think it was like two PIs that were kind of fishy. I thought they
Yeah.
were kind of like ridiculous, but
Hmm.
maybe that's my bias showing as a Giants fan. But like the like that wasn't. I didn't hate. I thought we were gonna I thought we were gonna get a lot more penalties in the secondary.
Hmm.
I didn't think we would be that um clean because we're normally. I think we used to have a reputation for being like not like a very polished secondary, but we did better than I thought in that realm. So I was happy with that too.
Yeah,
Yeah, of course.
100%. And also being the fact that the Vikings have, I don't want to say three starting quarterbacks, but they've had like they've three of their quarterbacks have been NFL starters at a point in time.
Wentz has played
And
for a while.
exactly,
Yeah.
Wentz has played for a while. McCarthy, you can say whatever you want about him. He still started for
Uh,
9 games. So
9.
that's still like that's still like pretty solid to hold them to 13 points with
wow,
a
9.
lot of experience in that quarterback room in Minnesota.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just game one of preseason, so like you can't really put too much stock into this.
Hmm.
I mean, you obviously just have to look for the encouraging signs. Like you obviously saw with Skattebo and Dart not getting a serious concussion from that hit,
Yeah.
and some other parts of the defense. Like, Darius Alexander had a good sack,
Hmm.
and Arvell Reese looked pretty good.
Arvell Reese looked great. I was very happy with him. He wasn't in for much, but the stuff that he was in for, I thought he looked fantastic.
Hmm. 100%. He's super athletic,
Yes.
much more agile than I expected him to be, honestly.
Oh
Like
yeah.
he was shooting every single gap, and I really love to see that from our six overall
Especially
pick.
because I didn't even want him. I thought we wanted Sonny Styles, and I was like, I'm so happy that we didn't
Hmm.
take Sonny Styles and that we took Arvell Reese instead. Like I will gladly admit that I was wrong. I don't know ball, I guess, because Arvell Reese is great. I am so happy.
Yeah. Honestly, I agree with you there. I kind of wanted Sonny Styles as well, but I mean I didn't watch a lot of the Commanders game, but
Yeah.
I'm very
I
happy
heard
with
he didn't do
Reese.
well, but I didn't watch the game. But
Right.
maybe
Yeah.
that's just being a hater.
Yeah.
And also, Mauigoa did pretty good last game too. So
Hmm. I was gonna
you
ask you
didn't.
guys, what do you think of Francis Mauigoa? Because I haven't heard a single thing from him from training camp or the 20 Instagram pages that I follow. But I mean, I could just not be tuned in. But have you guys heard? Like, is he turning out to be who we thought he was?
I
I
think
haven't
if
thought
anything,
about
it's a
him.
good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's just doing his job. Like you haven't heard any negative things.
Hmm.
But I think he has his work cut out for him too, because I think we just lost GVR. I think the Patriots just signed Greg Van Roten earlier today. So I think that's
Oh,
a
really?
pretty, yeah, that's a
Wait,
pretty decent blow. Greg Van Roten, I think, is gone from the Giants. Unless
Got it.
I saw it earlier today. I don't know if it was confirmed or not, but I'm pretty sure he got signed by the Patriots.
If
I don't
that's
know that.
true, that would
Tripping.
be terrible.
Because there were reports of him. What's it called? He was unhappy with that the Giants couldn't close a deal with him, like they weren't giving him the respect he deserved, is what he said. And I think he's like fully gone as of today. So I didn't love that, and now that means like we have a harder time. Francis Mauigoa has a lot of shit on his plate now. Like he's got stuff to do, so that's making me a little worried for him. But I think he can handle it. I expect good things from him. I haven't heard anything like you said. I haven't heard anything bad. So that means he's not like messing things up royally in camp, which is good. That's
Mhm.
how he should be playing. But he's got his work cut out for him. So I'm a little nervous, but I have faith in him.
Absolutely. As long as it's just not Evan Neal version 2. I don't
Ooh.
I
care.
mean, Evan Neal was all right also.
He was
He
better than I
actually, yeah,
thought.
he
He was
Yeah.
did.
better.
He did play a good game. He did. But I'm like regular season, last season Evan Neal. We do not want that. But yeah, to your point,
Nobody
he did.
deserves that.
Evan Neal had a good game.
I mean, what do you guys think of the rest of the offensive line? Because you have Andrew Thomas, who's obviously like one of the best,
Hmm.
and then you got Eleanor and now Bowie Noah, Michael Schmitz, and Runyon. Like, what do you guys think of the offensive line room,
I think
like in
it's
general?
good. Like the starting lineup is good, but we don't have the depth that we need.
We don't have any depth.
Hmm.
Exactly. Like, when I looked at the roster earlier, and it was like Daniel Falele is signed on our roster. What is he doing on this team? Daniel
Yeah.
Falele should be a free agent. He should go be flipping my burgers at McDonald's. He does not belong on this team. Like he can't he
Hmm.
cannot block anything. I could run past him. Like it's we need to get that stuff
That
fixed
J.C.
because
Davis.
yeah, like we're gonna be playing physical football, right? We got a lot
Hmm.
of big runners. We're gonna run the ball a lot. We're in a hardball run first offense. I feel like, right? So
Yeah.
then we need big guys and we need depth. If we don't have that, we can't play the football that we want to play, and that makes me a little worried for the season.
Yeah. That's a great take, honestly.
Yeah,
I agree a lot with that. Especially after watching, how do you say his name? Falele? I don't know how to
Yeah,
really
Filet,
say
Daniel
it.
Falele.
Filet. Yeah.
Falele. Yeah, there's so many clips of him that I've seen, and even watching the game that the defender just hits the most basic move and he goes right through the line.
He goes step, and then Falele's like, "What? What happened?"
Yeah,
Like
it's
every
terrible. And
time.
then
He's like clueless.
exactly, and I see all these Ravens fans like laughing at us. I hate it. I
As
can't
soon as we
watch
signed
that.
him, they were like, "Thank God he's gone." And I was like, "Oh, we're in for a year, aren't we? We're in for a long year." Like,
Yeah,
come
I mean, you
on,
could
man.
consider him like the third string though.
yeah, he'll probably be.
That's
He's
the
not gonna
saving
play a
grace. But
lot.
like, it's like if we need depth, we got to call on Falele. We are cooked. It's over.
I mean, Evan Neal's above him technically, I think.
That says a
That's
lot.
But
yeah, it's
like,
not great, but
you know, maybe like Evan Neal's contract, like it's all like incentive based, right? Like he could
yeah.
probably be, hopefully he's decent and actually lives up like to like, 20% of his draft type.
Hmm.
He
Yeah,
did
because
he
you
did do
can't
a
get
lot of
much
training in the
worse.
offseason. No, he to his credit, he did lock in the offseason. He cut a lot of weight. He was doing some
Mhm.
like pretty intense exercises. Like I want him to be better this year, and
He
I think
seems
he fully
motivated.
can. Exactly, yeah. Like that. I don't want to say the hate got to him, but like we bullied him enough that he's a good O lineman now. Like good shit, nice. But no, I think it's like he wants to be better, and I respect that from a player like that. Like a lot of people would have just quit and been like, the New York people hate me. I don't want to play for this team anymore. But he wants to lock in and do well, and I respect that a lot from him. That's great.
I
To
think
keep
it
it
could
up.
also be like a sense of fear too, because like if he, you know,
He's afraid.
he could be out of the league if he plays like this,
Yeah,
if he keeps
Yeah.
playing like it did the last few years,
yeah.
respectfully.
I was gonna say he could this could easily be his last year if he doesn't put good film on tape. Like
Yeah.
it is
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah.
Or he
That's
ends up
fair.
on the Raiders next year and then he's fine. But
Look, if Falele's in the league, then Evan Neal's got a home somewhere. Ball.
that's that's true.
Yeah, I definitely agree with both of your guys' points about the O-line. I mean, there's really just no depth. I
Hmm.
mean, you better pray that no one in the starting lineup gets hurt,
Yeah.
because like then there's going to be problems.
Right. And I don't know what we're gonna do at left tackle if Andrew Thomas gets hurt. Because
J.C.
he's
Davis.
yeah, but like
That's not
That's that's
it's
not an
not good.
adequate
that's
replacement.
not
Yeah, that's not what we
good.
want.
Well, realistically, nobody could really replace Andrew Thomas.
Exactly, but that's the problem because Andrew Thomas, as great as he is, he's hurt quite a number of times a year. Like how many? He didn't play like the whole last like 8 games last season, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Missed pretty much the whole final stretch, and he missed a few in the middle or in the a few in the beginning slash middle. But I don't know. I mean, when he's on the field, honestly,
He's
obviously he's
amazing.
amazing. Yeah, he's amazing. There's nothing. He's probably top five at the position. I'd even say three, but I'm biased.
He's top one. No, I'm kidding. No, I,
I
I
can
think
see
he's
the
easily
three.
top five in the
Yeah,
position for sure.
but outside of that depth, I don't really know where we're gonna go. I
I
think
mean,
center we're fine, but yeah.
I was gonna say Patrick Ricard has a lot on his plate too. I mean, he could definitely help out a lot.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna have a lot of weight on his shoulders, especially with the running back, not running back, the scheme that Vin mentioned before. We're gonna be a run first offense, and um, we're gonna rely a lot on him. As the same they did in Baltimore. He was the focal point of a ton of run plays that they had.
Oh
So
yeah.
him and
But I mean, have
Scat,
you seen him? He's like humongous, dude. He'll
oh
be
my
fine.
God, yeah, he's huge.
He's a
Well,
Pancake
tank.
Pat's got us. Pancake Pat's got our back. We got it.
yeah. I mean, I'm excited to see it. We're gonna be a
I
bulldozing
am so
offense.
excited. I am so excited.
It's gonna be great.
Please. As long as we beat the Eagles, please, 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 please.
Yeah, all your friends are
Oh,
Eagles
it
fans.
would
Yeah.
make me so happy. Oh man.
I also wanted to bring up I have to mention this, but Odell playing for the Giants, catching two passes.
Mhm. Should have been more.
Yeah, he looked
What he
pretty
said.
good.
What he
I'm
said.
not gonna lie.
He
He looked
did.
great. He looked really good.
Yeah, I mean, so many videos that I've seen this past week of Odell running free for that
Yeah,
wide open touchdown
exactly.
with
Yeah,
Jameis. And then even being I don't know who the corner was, but being the corner off the line, he had a wide open touchdown. He had at least three steps on him. So, I mean, looks great.
it's
Can't
very
say anything about
encouraging.
that. He looks great.
He was putting BTA in the game. Like
He
he was
was.
burning those corners. He was doing great, which
Yeah.
I never thought I'd be saying OBJ is popping off in the year of our Lord 2026. That was not on my bingo card. But like if he's great, more power to him. Please get on the line. We need you. Who are our receivers right now? I mean, I can't say that now. We have better receivers than we did last year, so I'm not going to complain. But like again, there's a lot of wide receiver competition. If he can outshine some of those guys and get on the field, more power to
I
him.
mean,
Go ahead.
Juju already
Go
got
nuts.
cut.
Yeah, Juju got
Great.
cut.
Yeah. Awesome. I love that. Love to hear it. Sick. Like,
Yeah. I mean, there's no way he doesn't make the roster, right? Like
no,
there's
He's
I
no
think
got to
he's
shot.
sick.
make it.
It was him or Juju, and Juju got injured, and now he's cut. Yeah, I think OBJ is making the roster for sure.
How many
100%.
receivers are going to make the roster? Because you obviously have Neighbors and
So,
Slayton, Mooney,
Is it
yeah.
six or
I think
more?
right
Fields.
now we have 12, right? 11 or 12
Oh wait, yeah, I'm
technically.
thinking way
Well, you
too.
have
I'm thinking,
Barrios too, but
Exactly.
yeah,
he's
That's what I'm saying. Because we have Barrios and we have what's his name? Xavier Gibson.
yeah.
but
We got a
a
lot
lot
of
of them
those
are on special
guys.
teams. Like those are like kick returners, punt returners. Like those are like
Right.
a lot of that special teams
Calvin
people.
Austin.
We're gonna have like six main receivers. I think like Malachi
Yeah.
Fields and Lake Neighbors, Calvin Austin, Darnell Mooney. I guess OBJ, and I don't know who else.
I mean, I don't know if do you
But that's
say
a good
Darius
depth. I don't
Slayton?
mind that. Darius Slayton. Yeah.
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 I think we keep seven. I think we keep seven. We move Barrios and Gibson to kick slash punt returner. Uh, I think Isaiah Hodgins, as unfortunate as it is, I think he gets cut.
Rip
Oh
Toy
no.
too.
Yeah,
Oh. Like,
yeah. I think he gets cut. Sucks to say because he was amazing in that 2022 season. Uh, who else do we have? Calvin Austin, I guess.
He's
oh wait,
like
what about
decent.
I haven't heard about Jalen Hyatt in a while.
Oh
He's
my God.
he's
Yo,
just
take that
done.
number off. Take that number off, man.
Oh yeah.
OBJ shouldn't be
Switch
wearing
out for a
three.
McDonald's uniform. Get in there, flip my burgers, bro.
Yeah. I mean, dude, Jalen Hyatt, what, 4 years, no touchdowns?
I
No.
didn't know that stat. That's
Yeah, he
awesome.
had
Oh
no t
wow.
he hasn't
Whew.
caught a touchdown pass
That's a near
in the
sign
regular
right there.
season.
The
Go
amount
big
of hype
blue.
around him when he got drafted was like so high. Like everybody was just raving about him, and he just hasn't done a single thing productive in the
Yeah.
NFL
I mean,
at all.
I'm guilty of it. I thought he was about to be a 1,000 yard receiver his second year. I was like, he's so locked in.
I don't speak about what I thought about him before he got drafted. We don't talk about that. Those are dark times in my life.
I mean, I'm sure we all glazed him at one point
Yeah.
because we saw that
No,
one game in
never.
Arizona. where we came back. He had a deep ball coming out of halftime, and we ended up scoring 28 unanswered points, and it was amazing. And then
Oh, that was a
he
while.
fell off the
Yeah,
face of the earth. Yeah,
it's like memory in a bottle. Like
right?
Yeah, that's some crazy stuff. I kind of forgot about that. That's wild.
I didn't bring this up also, but like we talked about former Ravens signing with the Giants, like Ricard and Stout. But, like, what do you
Mhm.
guys think of Likely? Because I was honestly pretty impressed.
Mm.
I'm very happy with him. I'm very happy.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
think like so those big strong players like that, like Theo Johnson, Isaiah Likely, Malachi Fields, that makes us a great end zone threat. We never really had size like that. We never really had like big dudes aside from like Theo Johnson. Now we can like pretty much run the end zone. You have like 3 6'3" guys
mhm.
going anywhere they want in the end zone. That's awesome for us. That's fantastic.
Yeah, 100% agree. I mean, I think likely has been reported to be Jaxson Dart's number one target.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
I heard
you
that.
could
Yeah.
clearly see that in the preseason game. I think they had about 5 or 6 snaps together, and he got the ball on 3 of them. So
Mhm.
that's great to see, honestly. Isaiah Likely, he just brings a different how do I say it? Different energy to the tight end position. You know, he's not your
he's a good
average tight
offensive
end.
minded tight end.
Yes, yes,
Exactly.
yes.
There it
Yep.
is. Yeah. He's not like your traditional tight end. And you could see that right away. He's explosive off the line. He gets open. He knows how to run the John Harbaugh offense, and I love to see it. And especially with Theo Johnson behind him, I think that's going to be a good 1-2 punch from the tight end slot.
That was definitely one of the more underrated signings during the offseason.
Hmm.
Because honestly, Theo Johnson wasn't really enough. Because like as an offensive threat, you can't really rely on him to be very consistent, at least.
Yeah,
Yeah,
especially
like
with
he
his
was good, but he
drops.
wasn't good enough. Yeah, too many goofy drops. We can get over that though. Like that's just like as time goes on and he gets more experience, I think he'll get better hands for the ball. And
Hmm.
then eventually, once he gets his feet wet, and him and Isaiah Likely, like you said, great 1-2 punch. I'm very happy with the tight end position. I think that's fantastic for us.
Yeah. I mean, I was going to say something else about Likely, but oh, this is what it was. Yeah, Isaiah Likely, he just knows how to get open as well. Like every single snap that I watched him play, he was pretty much wide open. And for a quarterback that's coming off of his rookie year, you need that reliable guy in the start of the season that just
Oh yeah,
knows how to,
100%.
yeah, just knows how to get open, knows how to be reliable. And especially with neighbors potentially not being ready for week one, you really need that glue guy that knows I'm gonna be there. Throw it up or throw it to me. I'll be there in the short, like the intermediate yardage. So I think that's gonna be great for our offense early enough when Neighbors is potentially not in.
Yeah, 100%. Like
Yeah,
he's and also he's not playing with Mark Andrews, so
Hmm.
he's gonna get the bulk of the time at the tight end position. So
Yeah.
he should be a very valuable weapon for the Giants.
hmm
He's
and
gonna
more on what you were saying, Jaden. Like Dart didn't really have a safety blanket. Like his safety blanket was like Theo Johnson, but he had like concrete blocks for hands, so he wasn't getting a lot of like he was dropping a lot of things. But
he
now
would
we have
make
like
some good plays though.
He would.
I don't mean to like rag on Theo Johnson, but he had some goofy drops. Like it happens. He's a new guy, but now we have an experienced veteran who knows the offense because he came from the Ravens with Harbaugh, and he's a perfect like safety valve where if something's going wrong in the pocket, like say the O line gets hurt or something, and we have like the worst O line ever for the rest of the season, Dark can just lob it to Isaiah Likely. He'll probably get some good yards. Like he's a great guy to just have his like, oh yeah, I'm open, toss it to me. Like that's great. That's I feel like that's something that we lacked that we really needed.
We
Hmm.
haven't had someone like that in like forever, to be honest.
Exactly, exactly.
He's who Darren Waller was supposed to be.
We don't talk about Darren Waller. There's a lot of people we're going to talk about in the Giants, unfortunately.
I
Oh
mean,
god.
listen, he's now in the Panthers now, so
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
It's
more power to
crazy.
him. He can have fun in Carolina. Good luck, dude.
I mean that's like even worse situation. Even though they made the playoffs last year. I mean, Bryce Young
I
isn't
don't know,
really that good.
man.
You're not a Bryce Young believer, Aaron?
Not at all.
Wow.
Wow, a
It's
rare
not,
Bryce
it's
Young
like
hater.
I mean they sneaked in the playoffs last year, but like
Yeah, well, this guy.
he's just not a very good quarterback, to be honest.
That's a bit. I mean, I don't disagree. I just think he has the potential to be a solid athlete
Yeah,
or a
obviously.
solid quarterback in the NFL. but he's just not. I agree with you. He's not there yet.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
but
well, maybe this
he's
year.
close.
I would
He's
say
been
yes.
getting he's been getting pretty close. The first year he was not great, but then
Mhm.
as time was going on, he kept getting better and better. And I'm really like I don't want to say I'm excited because I don't. He's not on the Giants. I don't care. But like um, I think it's interesting to see his progress, and I think he'll go pretty far, but not
Yeah.
like he needs time to develop still.
hmm I mean, I just like his character. I think he's sorry, we're straying from the Giants, but I
Mhm.
want him to
Only
succeed.
Yeah,
Giants
that's
talk.
fine.
What are you doing?
No,
Oh
No,
look,
that's my bad. But no, I just I like Bryce Young. I want him to
no,
succeed.
I like Bryce Young too. That's fair. I like that.
I mean, listen, when I was saying my point about him, like I didn't have anything against his character or
Of
anything.
course.
Like,
No, I know. I'm just yeah.
No,
I
I
mean,
know you're a hater. I could see it in your eyes. I know you hate Bryce Young,
no, I mean, if he has like, if he really doesn't show any more progress, like these next 1 to 2 years, like he's probably out the door, and they'll find someone else.
which
hmm
as he should. If he doesn't progress as a rookie quarterback, then get out. What are you doing? Leave. Like,
He was a
sorry.
first overall pick, so
Exactly. He needs to. You gotta answer that like by providing value. If you don't grow as a quarterback, why did you get drafted? That's the
Yeah.
point.
I mean, they did make the playoffs last year, so I'll give credit where credit's
Yeah,
due, obviously.
that's why he's on an upward trend. So he's fine with me.
Do you
Yeah.
guys have any more thoughts about the Giants or like anything we didn't discuss at all? Or
I think particularly about Dart, right? Like the when I know that was a bad hit. When he got like nailed after Tracy missed the block. I get that that was a bad hit, and it looked pretty bad. But like we sent him to the tent, which because he was like unresponsive on the ground. I guess he wasn't moving, but he was fine. Like he gets
hmm
sent to the tent every
it's
other
just
play,
protocols.
but he gets sent to the tent like every other play. I
hmm
don't I don't like that. I think maybe I don't know if it's the way that he acts after he gets hit. Maybe he's too still. Maybe because he's starting to be less physical. That hit wasn't even his fault.
I
So
Right.
mean, it's
I
Tyron
don't
Tracy's.
exactly. But like he gets sent to the tent every play. Like what is going on here? Why are they singling him out like this? Like even if you're watching the game on ESPN, they show the replay of the hit like 6 times. Like I
Mhm.
got it, bro. My quarterback got demolished. I saw. Why do you keep saying it and being like, well, he's too aggressive? That wasn't even his fault. He was in the pocket and he got tackled. Like
hmm
I don't like this what they're trying to like build this narrative around Dart where he's such an injury prone guy. He went to the blue tent like 6 times last season and he had a concussion like one of the times.
Right.
Actually no. He had the concussion. They missed the concussion when he went to the blue tent. It was at a different time.
Yeah.
hmm
Like he gets sent all the time and it's for no reason. They only who else gets sent to the tent this often? You know,
Uh,
like if you're gonna do it for quarterbacks, do it for all quarterbacks, right? Like
hmm
I think if you're gonna try and make this argument that all these quarterbacks are playing aggressive, Josh Allen plays aggressive, Lamar Jackson plays aggressive. These are both rushing quarterbacks. Why don't we send them to the tent every time they get a tackle?
I mean, Josh Allen's kind of like built different in a way. He's like a very like much bigger guy, you know.
What
Right.
he's
Like,
like 6'5", 240, right? Dart's like 6'2", 220.
Right. I mean,
yeah.
They're not
Josh
that
Allen
much.
gets
There's
the
not that much of a size difference.
yeah. I mean, look, Josh Allen gets the Cam Newton treatment. How he's a bigger guy, so they assume he can take this hits, and that's what unfortunately
But he's not even that
derailed
much bigger.
his career. What happened?
He's not even that much bigger.
No,
He's like
I mean,
three
he's
inches and
not.
It's
20 pounds
really,
on Dart. Like okay, but I think what I'm saying is it's not like Dart's a small dude either. Like he can put up a fight and he shouldn't be fighting a linebacker one on one. That's dumb. But he's not
Mhm.
doing that anymore. He hasn't done that since he got destroyed in the Patriots game.
I
When
mean,
he
at
had that
least,
awful head of the pass game, like he stopped doing that after that, which is good. That's what you should be doing. But he
hmm
keeps getting sent to the tent on these stupid hits. But I don't see any other quarterback get sent this much.
I mean, last year, like, particularly with the Giants, like, he was kind of left out to dry with the rest of the team, like, being hurt and stuff, like, being kind of low incompetent. Like, you obviously didn't have neighbors the whole year. And then you got injuries on the O line and just like a bunch of dysfunction. Like Brian Dable's like obviously like making him do suicide plays, like just running in the end zone all the time, like
Right.
just straight quarterback draws. And like, you know,
Classic Dable.
like I think that's like a a part of it also, because like yes, like he's obviously like I don't know what you guys like truly think about Dart, but like I'm very impressed with him, and I think he's definitely the quarterback of the future.
hmm
He could pat. I mean, you saw last year, like even with like all the stuff happening around him, he was pretty good when he played.
Yes, he had 19 touchdowns, 4 turnovers or 6 turnovers. I'll take
Hmm.
that all the time for a rookie quarterback. Like, um, especially now with John Harbaugh, seasoned coach who knows how to deal with these mobile quarterbacks. Like, I'm not saying Jaxson Dart's Lamar Jackson in any way, but their play
Definitely.
style
But
is
He's got in his
quite
back
similar.
pocket.
Yeah, their play style is quite similar. So I have a lot of faith in Harbaugh and this Dart development. To Vince's point about going to the blue tent, I will say I think Dart's physicality is something that most rookie quarterbacks don't really display, which is
Yeah,
why
100%.
like when he gets sent when he's super aggressive, they're not used to it and he takes these hits that they're not used to really any let alone rookie quarterback, any quarterback in general take these hits, they're gonna be a little more apprehensive of sending him back into the game. They're gonna want to look at it more just because he's a quarterback. And I do agree with the point of it's like kind of a false narrative because he's just aggressive. And while I
Yeah.
don't like it as a fan because you don't want your franchise quarterback getting hurt, I don't think that what the referees were building for him last year was a good representation of Jaxson Dart as a quarterback. Because
exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
he was not putting his head down every single play trying to fight for yards. Like it happened, sure, but it's not
It was a little
every
too
single
much.
time. Exactly. Yeah. Like they're painting this narrative that Jaxson Dart's some reckless quarterback,
But
and
yeah,
that's not
that's
the
what I don't
case.
like. Exactly.
Yeah, that is not the case. He had one concussion over the whole year, one concussion over the whole year. He got held out for 2 games, but it's not because he's reckless. It's just because he's like aggressive, and that is where the league, I think, gets it wrong and paints the wrong narrative on Jaxson Dart and the Giants, which just sums up everything about the Giants season last year, unfortunately.
Yeah,
But
but you can even say he was reckless when he first came into the league because he was like trying to stiff arm linebackers and stuff, and that's dumb.
There
Like
was a
he
lot
got
of
punished
quarterback
for it.
scripted plays.
yeah,
Yeah, and he got punished for it when he would get destroyed by some like linebacker or tackle or something, and he learned and he stopped doing it.
right.
He was still going to play aggressive, but he's not going to do the same dumb stuff that got him in bad positions. But a lot of people don't recognize that growth out of him, and they just write him off as like, oh, he's that guy who puts his head down and he just slams helmets with
No,
people. Like the
absolutely
same thing
not.
with Scat. It's the same thing with Scat, where people just like write them off as like, oh, that's the guy with CTE. Like no, they're making efforts to change the to be healthier players, to try and stay healthy for the sake of the franchise. And people just
Hmm.
write them off as like, oh, they're going to be injured again. They're so injury prone. It's like no, that's not even true. Like it's and that's what annoys me the most is people just are so keen to write off the Giants, but I guess that's the story of the Giants. People always do that,
I mean, listen, what they have to do is just prove them wrong, right?
Yeah.
and I think the Giants. I think this year the Giants are more than capable of proving all the haters wrong. Maybe I'm
Uh,
biased. I'm definitely
I
biased,
agree.
but I think it's gonna happen.
I hope it happens. I mean, I realistically, we have a much easier schedule than we did last year.
Yeah,
I
100%.
I think, oh my God, when I say this with a grain of salt because I obviously biased, but
Ooh.
I think I think it's not crazy to look at like 6 to 9 wins this
I
season.
agree. I would say I was gonna say 7 to 9.
Yeah, seven to nine wins. I don't think that's
I was gonna
crazy.
say, I think we could easily snag above 7-8 wins is what I was gonna say. I think
Yeah.
7-8 is in the pocket for sure. I
I
think we
mean,
might even come second in the division. Maybe that's crazy to say. I think we can totally get second, like beneath the Eagles, for sure.
The
Maybe
East is a
that's
very
It's
close.
hard
hard.
division to project.
Yeah.
It is for sure, but I don't have a lot of faith in the Cowboys naturally. Um, Commanders, they're hit or miss. They could be really good. They could be really bad.
Yeah, it's a thing.
I haven't been keeping up with those teams that much, to be fair. But I think the Giants are a lot different as a team than they were last season. They're a lot
100%.
stronger. They still have the holes,
They have
but
a
they
good
filled
coach
up those
too.
holes with question marks. Exactly. I don't love Matt Nagy as a defensive coordinator. I don't know how
Mhm.
much power he has as defensive coordinator. I don't know if it's really Harbaugh calling the shots. But I think with the coaching staff, the rest of the coaching staff as a whole, much better. Very happy
Mhm.
with this direction. Like I think it's a totally different team. I wouldn't be surprised if we take second place in the division.
I
Yeah.
think it's a toss up between all three teams, to be honest. I mean, we just
I would
have to
agree
see
with
how they
that
play
too.
eventually. Because like the Cowboys, obviously, like they've
No, that's the real
obviously
answer. We want the delusional answer. Where's the Giants fan answer?
listen. I have like bias too. Like if I had to, I'll tell you what I think after. But like I'm saying, like the Cowboys, they're always the threat offensively.
Hmm.
You got Dak and the
Yeah.
two
Oh yeah.
two receivers, Javante Ferguson, like you got all those guys. And
Hmm.
then the Commanders, like you're getting Jane Daniel a healthy Jane Daniels. And you saw the first year he absolutely dominated, and then they
Okay.
almost went to the Super Bowl. Like, I mean, you
Yeah,
can't just like knock those two teams out of the window. And
Well, but
absolutely
obviously
not.
the
the
Eagles are the
Russell Wilson
Eagles.
Giants almost beat the Russell Wilson Giants almost beat the Cowboys
They
last
should
year.
have.
Absolutely,
Painful.
and that was a much worse team than what we have now.
No, I
The
agree.
Russell Wilson led Giants
That's a
almost
fair.
beat
Yeah.
that Cowboys team. Granted, they put
I
a
mean,
lot
the
of effort
defense
into
their defense
yeah,
stinks.
but
I
their defense
mean,
is better now. They made a lot of efforts to change a
much
new
better.
defensive coordinator, Caleb Downs. Sure, but I totally think we have more weapons than they have. Like we improved their weapons more than they improved their defense. I think if all things considered, week one, I think when we play them, we could totally beat the Cowboys.
It's possible.
I think it's an even matchup.
I agree with that too, especially with our new additions in the secondary, like Greg Newsome. I think that's going to be a huge
Greg
add
Newsome
for the
sleeper.
Giants.
Yeah,
I
Yes.
think that's going to be really huge. Honestly, having Arvell Reese out there and Tremaine Edmonds out there at the linebacker
I
last
want to see
year,
that so bad. Oh,
yeah, like last year, our linebacker position, who are normally like those are the guys that fill the run if they get to the second level, or they're the ones that like fill the gaps which need to be filled. Um, I think that with those additions to the team, we match up pretty well against the Cowboys. Um, but it's just going to be a completely different team this year, I think. Like
exactly. Yeah,
we really just got to see week one where we are. Um, but the physicality is there, which we lacked last year. And I think that with these new additions, we're really set to compete with the top teams in
I
not
agree.
even the NFC East, just and the NFC in general.
They'll be able to compete with anyone.
I agree.
They're they're a team like that's going to be in every game, I would think.
and we didn't even talk
That's the
about our
hope.
pass rush either. We
Yeah.
didn't even talk about the pass rush.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
didn't.
We didn't even mention that. That's probably like the shining star of. I guess that's why we're going to talk about it. That's like the crown jewel of the Giants' defense. Like
Yeah.
that pass rush is insane.
Hopefully,
That's why I think we have all the bases covered now. Their
right.
defense is pretty good. It's solid enough to that we can last in these games. We check out the secondary holds up, and the offense is leagues better than it was before. That's why
Mhm.
I'm so high on this Giants team this year because it's like it's a whole facelift for the team. It's completely different.
It is. Yeah, I mean, the only thing about the pass rush that I'm not super sold on is unfortunately Abdul Carter. I he
You're
looks
not sold on Abdul Carter?
Really?
not Abdul Carter, not yet, unfortunately. Like he looked
Fake
great towards the
fan,
end of the
fake
last
fan. Oh
season.
my god,
What happened?
fake fan. You're a fake fan, dude.
No, look, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Abdul Carter looks significantly smaller than he did last year. His main strategy of bull rush that he was working on last year, I don't think is necessarily going to work at his size. Um, and I do think that the loss of Dexter Lawerence is going to take away from the success of Brian Burns
That
and
I could
whoever's
say,
on the
yeah.
other end.
That's
Because,
fair. I can see that.
yeah, because like no matter how good he was last year, you have to double team Dexter Lawerence. You have to, which leaves now Brian Burns one on one with whoever the offensive tackle is, and then you've got Kayvon on the other side, and then whenever Abdul Carter's in, you have to cover him as well. But I think with the loss of Dexter Lawerence, we're gonna struggle a lot more with creating the pressure that we did last year, especially with the young roster that we have. Like Arvell Reese, he's an off the ball linebacker. He's going to be blitzing quite a bit, but I don't know where he's going to fit in within that defensive line rotation and if he's going to have as much success as maybe he would have had if he was on the team last year with such a big presence like Dexter Lawerence was last year.
I actually completely agree with the Dexter Lawrence point. Like, yeah, obviously he's getting double teamed, and then it created better opportunities for the other players on the team. Like Burns really did well last season. And I think this season you just gotta like hope that, Kayvon improves,
Hmm.
obviously. And then like obviously Brian Burns has to continue his production. Like maybe it's probably not gonna be as good as last year, but like he needs to like still be good.
Yeah.
And then I actually was pretty impressed with Carter last year.
Okay.
I
I
mean,
was very impressed with Carter
he
last
did
year.
very good at the end. Like he was
Yes,
on his
100%.
game. I mean, if anything, like I think it's just a wait and see. because
Okay.
this is second year, and he could definitely be a beast for them. Hopefully, but what I mean, I'm not gonna speak too soon on it, but
Of course. I mean, look, I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying personally, I'm waiting to see a little bit more from Carter. I think it's there. I think he's got the talent. I think he has the ability to be one of those top pass rushers in the league.
He 100% does.
But
Absolutely.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. His size really does worry me. That's the only
No,
issue.
he was last season. He was always like 2 seconds off of like a sack. Like
That
he
is
was
true.
every game. He was
yeah,
always like a second off from getting a. He would have had like 15 sacks. Like he was
Hmm.
always just a little bit too slow. If you can refine that, and especially I know we lost Dexter Lawerence, and that hurts for the rush because now there's no big guy to double team. But there's so many versatile rushers here. You can't
Hmm.
really afford to double team a guy. Like
That's true.
there's so many people who can rush. You can't really dedicate two guys because then it's like there's so many other threatening rushers. That's the way I see it. It's
Hmm.
like
it's still good
um
pass rush.
who's Dex's replacement? Is it DJ Reader?
It's probably DJ Reader or Shelby Harris.
Yeah,
Which either way, both pretty decent guys. Not mad at that at all. So
Yeah.
then yeah, he like it's not a guy you can like afford to ignore. So then you have to have at least one man on every person. You can't afford to go for a double team or something like that because then you shift too far away and like so you can just bring a blitz and you can just
Hmm.
go straight through. Like there's too many versatile rushers on the Giants that I don't think it'll be that much of a problem. But I'll be completely wrong. We'll see. But I think that's the way I'm seeing it so far. We haven't seen yet. It's not football hasn't even started. It's just preseason. But that's the way. That's how I'm hoping it's gonna go.
Yeah, I actually didn't really consider that, especially like you said something about how there's too many people to cover, and that got me thinking about Arvell Reese being
Yeah,
on the field.
exactly.
You
like
He's
it's
a
a
don't
great.
star.
know. Yeah, like you don't know if he's gonna rush or if he's gonna play in coverage because he can do both.
Yeah,
And if you have that lineup of Kayvon, Brian Burns, and Abdul
Yeah,
Carter on the
you've
field at the
seen this.
same
Yeah,
time,
then
and then
Arvell
you have
Reese.
Arvell Reese come off, that might be crazy. That might be
and then
a
you
really
haven't come up, and then you have Tremaine Edmonds too. Tremaine
exactly,
Edmonds is
yeah.
the same
So,
thing. We have so many rush options. You can't afford to just double team guys and
hmm
be lazy on the O line. You
I
have
think it'll
to.
be a
There's
strength of
so
the
many
team for
rushers.
sure,
hmm
Yeah, absolutely. I'm
even
so
without
excited to see
Dex.
it.
Yeah, that's a good point. I really didn't consider that because I think all of even our DBs, like Javon Holland, he's pretty explosive off the
Adibu.
line. Yeah,
Yeah,
Adebo, he's pretty solid. I know Greg Newsome particularly in Cleveland, he was in on a ton of blitzes off the edge. So hopefully Harbaugh like implements some of that. I mean I don't know.
We
Or
didn't
not
talk
Harbaugh,
about Drew
sorry.
Phillips
Yeah,
also.
yeah.
yeah, oh,
Drew
Drew
Phillips is
Phillips,
also
of course,
fantastic.
yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
So like we do have a lot of corners as well that are pretty solid to blitz off the ball or off the line. And yeah, that's actually a really good point. I didn't really consider that.
Right. That's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be. I don't think losing Dex hurts that much. I know it feels bad, but
Hmm.
I think it's gonna pay dividends in the long run because we get more money that's freed up. We get the comp picks from him. It's like he didn't want to be here.
Yeah,
I get he's being
his
double teamed a
performance
lot last
wasn't that
year.
great last year.
Exactly. I
Hmm.
was about to say I know he's being double teamed, so we can't do much. But he didn't really for the past couple of years. He hasn't done that much.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't remember when his last great year was. I know it was recent. I know he did fantastic. But since then, he hasn't really been showing the numbers he should be putting up. I think he lost the heart of being a Giant. He didn't really want to be a Giant anymore, which is perfectly
yeah,
fine. It
obviously.
happens. He's been here a long time. Send him off, get our comp picks, and let's do better.
I
Right.
mean, they got a first round pick from the
Yeah.
Which
Bengals,
is
and
Well,
that was great.
yeah.
ridiculous. Ridiculous. I don't think he deserves a first round pick. We did not. I don't think he was
I
warranted that.
think like a late one, but they
I'll
I
definitely
think
take I'll take the
they did
10. I
great.
don't
he
care.
should have been a second
Yeah,
rounder tops.
yeah.
Look, I'm not complaining about Mauigoa. The only thing is I wish it was Downs, but it's fine. It's fine
We'll
as
have to see
long
what
as
happens.
exactly. We
Exactly.
have
Yeah.
to see what happens.
We'll have to see.
Exactly. I mean, if Maui Noah's anything solid and a starter for us, it's a
If
win.
he does good week one, I'm buying a jersey. Buying a jersey. I'm gonna wear it
Mine,
everywhere. Never gonna take it off. Yep, I'm buying the Bowie Noah jersey. Right on the back. Yep.
Oh my goodness. That's not crazy. So,
Miami guy.
They're gonna have to bury me in that shit, dude. I'm gonna love it. I'm never taking it off.
oh my God.
Yeah, I mean, do you guys have any like more thoughts about the Giants or
Um,
I feel like we touched on
no.
everything. I think, yeah.
I will say this one little side bit. I did wish that our Zavada, our backup kicker, I wish he got a little
he
bit.
didn't
Oh,
get any
I
time?
wish he got a kick. I wish we were at the 52-yard line to like with 2 minutes left on fourth down. We decided to punt. I say let him kick. I mean, you've been hearing all this buzz about how good he is at training camp. I say let him kick. I mean, he might be the kicker of our future right now.
He probably
Like,
will.
yeah, he probably will be. I'm not sold on Souls. He hasn't. I'm pretty sure we had him for a little bit of the end of last year, correct?
Like he was actually competent, boy. He's
Yeah,
not.
he's competent, but like, bro, you're saying Zvada's making stuff from 70 in practice? Let him kick a 52 yarder. Who cares?
well, my question is, do you think Zvada's going to start?
I think he'll
I
start.
actually think he will. Yeah.
I think he'll
Then if
start
that's the
like,
case, then I think that's why they didn't put him in because they want to see what the backup guy because we had a big issue with kicker injuries
okay.
and then we got stuck with Young Wei Koo.
Mm,
What the hell was that? He missed the ball. It was tragic.
Yeah.
So we're trying to feel out secondary like the second string kickers. Make sure
hmm
we have a backup kicker because we lack that depth. So I guess that's why I didn't let him kick it. I would have let the guy kick it. Why not?
Yeah,
But I think that's why they wanted to see what the second the second guy on the chopping block would do in a high pressure position. So
yeah,
I understand why they did that the way they did it. Didn't love it. I want to see Zvada hammer the ball 50 yards. That'd be awesome. But
right.
I understand.
Yeah. I mean, look, I think last year was majority less of the kicker's fault and more of coaching malpractice.
Yeah.
Because there's no
There's a
way
lot of
you go
that.
into a game. There's no way you go into a game
Without a kicker,
knowing, yeah, without a kicker.
basically.
Knowing like Gano is hurt, there's no way you're just like, we'll be fine. No, you're the Giants. Like, no, like
Walk it
you,
off.
No, it was like every year they've been having like
exactly.
issues with the kicker. Like
Yeah,
Graham Gano was unreliable.
he's unreliable when he's healthy. Even when he's healthy, he's like, I don't know if he's gonna make this one.
Like when he first was on the Giants, he was like on.
Yeah, sure, but
Like he was good.
he was 5 years younger.
Yeah.
Like your leg is not going to get any better unless you're Matt Prater or Adam Vinatieri, but that does not happen. That does not happen very often. So I think that was mostly like coaching malpractice, as I said. But
That's fair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
um,
I agree. I agree.
I do agree though that if Zvada may be the starter on day one, you might want to save him, see what he can do in week two of preseason, maybe.
He'll
Or
definitely get a lot of runway, probably.
yeah, yeah, that's the hope. I mean, just
Well, I think they're feeling out like the backups in week one of preseason. Nobody cares
mhm,
if you win or lose this preseason. You want to see like your starters are good. You don't have to demo them all game. You want to
right,
see what your backups can do. You
right.
want to see what you're working with in terms of depth. You don't really care how good your main guys are. You know they're good. You know they're trustworthy. That's the way I
Mhm.
see it.
Yeah, I agree with you actually. Yeah, that's fair. I didn't really picture Zvada as a starter as of right now, but it's
From what I
pretty
hear about him,
likely that he
he
will
sounds
be.
fantastic. I wouldn't be
Yeah,
surprised if
yeah,
he
that's
starts.
He has so much
exactly.
more upside than Sauls.
He
Exactly. I
does.
think
He
that's why I
does.
think Harbaugh loves him. He doesn't. That's why he doesn't want to see him. He knows he's capable of so much. He doesn't want to see him in the game. He knows he's
Yeah, I
capable.
mean, he got to see Tyler Loop in Baltimore. Like
Yeah.
he couldn't kick any long range field goals.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Single-handedly cost them a playoff game too.
Yeah.
I hate to be a Ravens fan. Actually, no, I'd love to be a Ravens fan because they lost Daniel Falele. Daniel Falele slumber. Sorry.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. I'm so sorry. Or just remember something else. Jack Kelly, linebacker from BYU.
Oh
I was gonna,
yes, yes,
yeah.
yes,
He got a
Yeah.
lot of
yes.
runway in
He
week
was
one.
good. He was solid. I like that.
That's a good
I was
depth
very
piece.
pleased. I was very pleased with him.
Yeah, I mean, dude, no idea who he was outside
No,
of like the
Sixth
draft.
round pick. Yeah.
Yeah,
when they drafted him, I was like, "Who is this?" And I did my research, and I was like, "Oh my god, this guy's dirty." But nobody was
exactly.
talking about him. There was no buzz about him whatsoever. So then I've been saying, I was like, "Watch him, watch what he does in the season." And I was very, very happy to see him actually like deliver on some of the hype. Not that there was much
Yeah,
hype there, but he did better than I thought he was going to do. He held his
yeah.
own.
Exactly. I mean, I could totally see him being like a second string linebacker in case
Absolutely.
McFadden doesn't work out or someone like that. Like
Yeah.
Mhm.
he was solid. He had a great day. He had a what was it? I think he had half a sack, maybe, or he had a few
I think
pressures, I
something
know
like
for
that. Yeah.
sure. but I could have sworn he had a sack or half a sack or whatever the case may be. But
I think it was half a sack.
yeah,
I don't recall though. But
right. I
either
mean,
way, pretty
I just
good.
remember him getting to the quarterback pretty efficiently and
Yep.
consistently. So another bright spot. Our rookies are looking good from this past draft class, so I'm very
Very
excited
pleased with
about
the
that.
rookies. Hmm.
But
Yeah,
that's all
100%.
I have.
Yeah, I mean, thank you for bringing Jack Kelly up. I yeah, we
Completely forgot
basically
about Jack Henry.
I think we went over everybody on the team.
We might have.
We
We
got
definitely
offensive
went
too.
over
We got
everyone.
him.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is a good place to end off, but like, I want to say thank you guys for being on. Obviously, great talking to Giants as always.
Of course, it's a
Yeah, thanks
pleasure.
for having us, man.
Hmm.
Good to be back. Great day, great time.
It's my debut. I was more than
Yeah.
happy to do this the first time. That's awesome. This is
I
great.
mean
Yeah.
listen, we could probably eventually do these every week, so
Oh, I'm so down. I'm so
I
down.
mean, come on now.
Yo, next
I
week
want
after
nothing
this Giants
more.
game, I'm ready.
Against who? The Dolphins?
yeah, Dolphins, yeah.
That's gonna be something. Oh
The
boy.
starters should get a lot of runway. So,
100%. I'm expecting maybe a quarter, maybe. Mm, I don't
Okay,
know.
okay.
But if I see a quarter of football and it's solid, I'm gonna feel really good about
They
the
better
yes.
light
Giants.
up the Dolphins. If we don't light up the Dolphins, I'm gonna be very, very angry in this team. But
Yeah,
it's
It is
okay.
preseason at the end of the day.
Yeah,
that's true.
you know what? You're right.
100%.
Let me not get ahead of myself. It is the preseason. I won't be angry. I'll be a little annoyed. I won't be angry. Very well
Look,
said. Thank you, Aaron. I agree.
I'm just happy to have sports back. I'm
Yeah, of
s-
course.
I'm not the
Oh,
biggest baseball like watcher, but it's just good to have like football back or sports, just something, you
Of
know.
good
course.
old murder ball. Oh, it feels great to be back. Feels so good.
You
And
know, like again, thank you guys for being on and I guess we'll see you guys in the next one.
Of course, yeah.
yeah,
Thanks for having us,
absolutely.
man.